When it comes to Capcom's characters, they tend to leave a lot to be desired. One can understand this as the company does have quite a bit of IPs, and it would be really hard to give each of these characters some desirable airtime. Some characters, though, get more treatment than others, while some are just forever faded to background status. Occasionally, I'll try to bring light to these background characters and the ones that have very little impact in their respective games. In this quick video, we'll look at one background character that has been around for quite a bit but also hasn't had any airtime whatsoever. Today, we're looking at Jessica Haggar from Final Fight. As was mentioned earlier, Jessica Haggar is from Final Fight, and if you didn't guess from her name, she is the daughter of former wrestler and former mayor of Metro City, Mike Haggar. Her full name is Jessica Haggar. Birthday is August 31st. Birthplace is the United States of America, which is in Metro City. Where exactly Metro City is located is kind of a mystery. I've heard stuff from Chicago to LA and then, of course, to New York. But now it does seem that it's officially in New York or even New Jersey when you look at some of the maps of where Metro City is located, and also if you see Abigail's stage in Street Fighter V. Her height is 5'5" and her weight is 110 pounds. Her blood type is A, and she has some dislikes and likes. Her likes are traveling, which can see this as later in life she travels to Europe, and she loves to play poker. Her dislikes are selfish men, and this could be a telling sign for her in the future. Jessica is a young woman with shoulder-length blonde hair and blue eyes. She wears a red neckline cocktail mini dress that exposes the shoulders and the back, and a pair of red, which would be later black, high heel pump shoes. When she appeared in Street Fighter cartoon, her dress was changed to purple for some reason. Jessica is mainly known for number 1, being Mike Haggar's daughter, and 2, Cody Travers' girlfriend. Jessica's first actual appearance story-wise would be Saturday Night Slam Masters. Whenever Mike Haggar would win a match, Jessica, under her wrestling nickname Pretty Doll, would show up to the ring to celebrate with her father. Now Haggar is so protective of Jessica, he once fought Lucky Colt, the character known as Gunlock in the English version of the Saturday Night Slam Master game, for trying to hit on Jessica, which happened before she began dating her childhood friend Cody. In Final Fight, Jessica is kidnapped by the Mad Gear Gang in order to coerce her father Haggar, now the mayor of Metro City, to relinquish his campaign against crime and corruption. Now, instead of submitting to the gang's demands, Haggar sets out to vanquish the gang and save her with the help of her boyfriend Cody and his training partner Guy. The three succeed in rescuing Jessica at the game's end. Jessica made several cameo appearances though, many after the original Final Fight. In Final Fight 2, she can be seen in a photograph with Cody, Haggar, and Guy at the beginning of the game. The game's opening intro states that she is taking a vacation with Cody during the present events of the story. In Street Fighter Alpha 2, Jessica can be seen cuddling her boyfriend Cody in the background of Guy's Metro City stage. Whenever Cody decides to shift his attention from Jessica to another female fighter, a jealous Jessica will slap Cody in the face to get his attention back. Now, Final Fight Revenge, which is chronologically set between Final Fight and Street Fighter Alpha 3, was centered around Haggar and Cody's searches for Jessica after her disappearance during a string of riots that occurred in Metro City following the defeat of the Mad Gear Gang. Her whereabouts are never resolved in any of the game's endings, though the Street Fighter Alpha 3 secret file book would later establish that Haggar was able to rescue his daughter from danger, leading to Jessica's departure to Europe from within the events of Street Fighter Alpha 3. Now, as stated earlier, Jessica would also make an appearance in the awful Street Fighter cartoon, and I repeat awful, even if it had a little quirky charm to it. It was almost one of those shows where it was so bad it was so good, but then again I think it just ended up being bad. Jessica would then reprise her role once again as being the damsel in distress, being kidnapped by the Mad Gear Gang, and this time with the help of Ryu and Ken, Cody and Guy would save her. As for cameos, Jessica and Cody do make an appearance in the crossover fighting game Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. They are in the background in the mall stage. And as was mentioned earlier again, Jessica hates selfish men, and this is one of the reasons she ends up ending things with Cody. In Street Fighter Alpha 3, Jessica became estranged with Cody after he got involved in too many street fights and was later arrested for aggravated assault. Now, not much is mentioned about Jessica in the game's backstory other than that she's left Metro City to study abroad in France. Now, on to some little trivia. Did you know that Jessica shares a birthday with DJ, which are both on Halloween? Jessica is modeled after Diane Lane's role as Ellen Aim from the 1984 action movie Streets of Fire. Like Ellen, Jessica was kidnapped by a street gang and Cody had to rescue her, which is a reference to the movie. Now, in the intro of both the original Japanese arcade and home console versions of Final Fight, Jessica is shown wearing a white lace strapless bra during Dam's video transmission to Haggar. This scene would later be censored for the world version of Final Fight, in which the arcade version would have Jessica shrieking in the background during the video transmission, while the home console version would have Jessica wearing her red cocktail dress. And there you have it, a quick backstory of Jessica Haggar. Admittedly, there isn't much when it comes to this character. All she's really known for is being a damsel in distress and Cody's girlfriend. Sad that they broke up, but you can't really blame her.